we have this tiny little moonstone. Alright, starting this out, I want to apologize real quick. I had a bit of an infection or something in my foot. I'm not sure which. So this first part that is needed for the bail of this, or the adornment of the bail on this pendant, is making this single setting. My original footage of the single setting got, I'd say, corrupted, but it was more like I couldn't keep it together to shoot that on the to stay on screen, so that was my bad. Sorry about that. So the way I'm reshooting that, but it's the same thing pretty much. I'm using slightly bigger supplies to be able to demonstrate. Basically make a 3-prong setup like that. I'm hoping I'm doing this in the right size. I might not be. If I'm not, I'll literally grab another rock that will fit this, because I have 20 billion of them. After we make that crown, we bend over to make the claws. Bend over the tips. And then grasping in the middle, kind of bring it into a bit of a circle-ish. Basically just preparing to hold the stone that you're going to put there. Which I can see this one is going to... Then once you get the placement, you twist it together and kind of realign the prongs. Like this. Then you're going to go behind to the back side of the structure, and you're going to tie that together with a thinner wire. And once you have this thoroughly tied together, we can take it and add it into the rest of the pendant. There we go. So yeah, there's that, and then I will splice this video into the next one. Thank you guys. Alright, I screwed up while I was in my mode. After I got that crown, I bent these over, I put that in and then twist it shut. Then tie it together with loose wire. I'm going to use the leftover 32 gauge. And here's what I'm going to do. Cool. I'm going to tie it around the back. And then I'm basically going to sew the bottom together. I hate this part so much. There we go. Let's get that tied like that. And this will hold it all together. Nice and tight. Then once we have it here, we simply slide it through. Getting it as center as possible. And then take these little tails, also slipping them through little holes. We will then grab onto to help us secure it down. Like so. I'm working on time management right now because the rough data for this shoot has taken the entirety of my storage, and it keeps shutting down on me. So we start wrapping this and tying these down to things back here. So now I've got those little tail wires, and you can see what I've done with the bigger tail wires now. Okay, so the last thing we need to do, take another length of 32 gauge, a couple of foot, and we want to tie it in somewhere. I'm going to tie it in up here. Okay, and then we're going to wrap it around one of these several times until we manage to get it where I need it to be. Which, again, I'm low on time on this, so I'm gonna get... So now that I'm there, I wrap twice around the top two, and twice around the bottom two. And then I will wrap twice around the top middle one only, and I'll do the same thing for the top lower, or the lower middle one, I mean. Go back up, top middle, lower middle again, and then I will go back up and I'll wrap around both on the top, and I'll wrap around both on the bottom. So now top middle, lower middle, twice each, top middle twice, lower middle twice, and then top two twice, lower two twice. While I'm doing this, I'm going to shape these two around this stone like so, and fold them out to the back. We will get to a point where you're interfering with, like, you'd have to be crossing through the stone. So instead of doing that figure 8 pattern, you'll just switch, do the top, and then just take your wire and pull it so it goes down to here, and do the 4 1 2 around both, 4 1 2 around both again. So I ended up having to drop one of the 3 out, but you can kind of see what I've done, keeping that figure 8. Pattern. I just noticed. Didn't like how that looked. Oh, you fucking bastard. Cut that out. And so, last thing I gotta do is tie these out, and she's done. And there we go. Cute little labradorite and moonstone pendant.